Hi everyone, I'm Janneke and welcome back to my Flosstube channel. The lighting is a bit weird because it is winter here and it's dark outside and it's all like artificial. So I don't know what it will do. It looks very yellow right now. So everything is probably gonna be kind of yellowy, orangey colored, but hopefully you can still see it okay. It is so distracting for me because it seems like the light keeps changing color. It's not like one color, which is so weird. Anyway, Happy New Year. It is the new year, yay! As I'm filming this, it is the 3rd of January. I am going to try very hard to make monthly updates this year. That is like my, what's it called for a name? God, I already forgot how to speak, I guess. You know that like goal you set going into the new year? My good intention? I forgot the word. It's fine. You know what I mean. It's gonna be like my goal to film as close to the 1st of the month as possible. Knowing me, it will then take a bit before you actually see it, but hopefully it'll be filmed as close to the month as possible. So this year I have monthly goals for all of my projects. I've put them all on a wheel, and then when I spin it, I'll just work on it until either I don't feel like it anymore or the goal is reached, at which point I will spin something else. And something can't be spun again until all my goals are reached. So let's explain it using one of the projects. That will make more sense. So the first project I'm going to show you is Packing Order. This is a design by Marjolijn Westin and it is a kit by Lennart's. Though this cover picture is just from the internet because the picture on the kit was super small. My goal for this is to finish either a bird or like a section of shelving each month, and then to have it completely finished by the end of the year. This is probably like one of my smaller goals because it stitches up really quickly and it's not that much stitching within one goal. So for example, I already finished January's goal. Oh god, I should have checked where I left off. I don't think I stitched on this since you last saw it. Maybe I did. I'll show you a little bit more just in case. This is where it's at now. I finished the last bird and the last shelving section, and with that I have completed my January goal on it. So I will not be stitching on this again either until February. This is what it looks like completely, by the way. So I won't be stitching on it again until either February, or if I've reached all my goals this month, I'll probably stitch on everything again, just depending on what I feel like and what is spun. But the entire left half is now done, which I'm so happy about. That is excluding any back stitching and the like. It's only been like a month since my last video and I already feel like completely lost on how to do this. I'm sure it'll get easier going forward. Right, I usually tell you how much stitching I've done. Silly me. I've done about 800 stitches on Packing Order. Alright, let's just go to the next one. Hopefully this will start making more sense as I go along. I don't know why I'm so confused. My next project. Let's show Aurora. So in my last video, I said that my hope was that I would get Aurora to 50% before the new year and then to 75% in 2023. I also was very confident in my inability to do that. I was pretty sure I was not going to be able to get it to 50%. I did. In December, I stitched on this a lot. I really focused on it because I wanted to reach that goal. And I stitched about 5,000 stitches on this and I'm now at 45.9%. So this is what it looks like now. I stitch a bit on everything going up the length, but probably the most interesting is that I started her hand. It's not super visible yet, but this is the princess's hand. Oh, I forgot to show you the cover picture. This is what it will look like. I worked a bit on everything that you can see here, but the most interesting part is definitely the hands. And I have reached my 50%, which I'm so happy about. I even did more in December. I've not yet stitched on in January because it's only the 3rd. So my goal for this month is to increase the total percentage by at least 2%. I really want to get this one finished, partly because I already have a lot of other full coverage projects that I want to replace it with, but also just because right now this is still my oldest WIP, and this is the first counted cross stitch that I ever bought. Yeah, this is the first counted cross stitch I ever did and bought. So I would like to have it completed. And I'm also starting to enjoy it a lot more now that I can actually like see stuff. It's a lot more fun now that the polar bear and the princess fairy is like starting to come together instead of just background. Right, then there is my birth samplers. This is the last one I'm doing. I don't think I started this the last video, so I think all of this has been done in December. And I did about, let me check, 3,000 stitches on this. I did 3,072 stitches on this, to be precise. Also, cover pictures. At some point, some liquid spilled on the cover picture, so it's like all watercolory here. That's not meant to be that way, but I just didn't want to print it out again. Like you can see it here as well. So all the like melted parts are not gonna be melted on the actual picture. I just spilled something to drink on this at some point. But this is what it will look like when it's finished. I have already made one of these and 2 similar ones with a deer instead of a fox, because I'm gonna give one to all of my nephews and my niece. All my nephews now have one. Well, one isn't given yet, but they're all made. And this one will be for my niece. And this is where I'm at now. So no before picture, because I'm pretty sure I hadn't started it yet before. I'm very happy with this. This one also does not have monthly goals because I made the monthly goals for a challenge group where you had to like make goals for a couple of projects that you thought would take the entire year. And this one has to be finished way before then. So my monthly goal will just be something I make up. So for January, I want to finish the wreath. And then hopefully in February, I can do like the names and the birthdays and finish it. And then start something new. And also get it framed in time to gift it on her birthday. I'll also have to frame the finished one this month because his birthday is coming up. I mean, I have a bit of time, but I would like to not have to rush towards the end. I'm sorry about the crinkling. I can't help it. 2 more projects to show. Let's do my fairy tale collage. So I am doing a bunch of soda stitch patterns together as one big pattern. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. You can't really see it too well because I just put all of the bigger patterns into a Word document. But this is the nutcracker parts, which is the one I was working on. So last time you finished it, I had done about half. I think I had done like the border up to here, maybe a bit of this as well. I have finished it now. It was very fun to do like the nutcracker during Christmas time because it's like a Christmassy movie and there's lots of like Christmas decorations on it. But look, it is, well, finished. I really, really love the way this is looking. Like, I love these Soda Stitch patterns. This is the first thing I've stitched by Soda Stitch, but I love them. And the back stitch on this is so easy because you always just stick the needle through a hole. You never have to pierce the fabric. But yeah, I love it. This is what I worked on. Mainly the middle picture, but I also did at least the entire top border. And like I said, I don't remember if I'd done the reds before or not. But I have finished the nutcracker one. So next I will move up to Little Red Riding Hood. And my goals for this one are pretty small as well. So I just want to do 2 of the blocks. So like 1 square and 1 like rectangle every month. Or the big middle one. if I have already finished all the borders. So this is that one. So once this gets spun, I will make stars on Little Red Riding Hoods, and then I will print out the cover picture for that to show you guys. But this is kind of what it will look like. This one right here. But I mean, there's a lot of glare and it's very small. So I'll print out a cover picture once I start it, and then I can show you that next time. So I think I did about 3,000 stitches on that. And then also all the back stitching, because there's a lot of back stitching on that one. This is going to be a short video just because I feel very confused for some reason. Even though I'm like, think I share everything I always share, but for some reason my mind is just like drawing a blank on anything to tell you guys. I don't know why. I'm just gonna ignore it and continue, but it's probably gonna be a very short video. Speaking of the shortness, we're already at my last whip. So the last one is Disney. It's called Mickey's Artist by Zana Cross Stitch. I think I forgot to tell you from a lot what they were by. If you want to know, just like ask me in the comments, because I don't remember which I have told you and which I haven't. So but this is my Disney piece. This is what it will look like. It is a piece I'm probably going to be working on for the rest of my life because it is enormous, but I do really love it. So I finished an entire page since the last time you saw it, but you can't really see that because of the hoop, and I'm not going to get it out of the hoop because I'm working on it right now. But I finished this page, which has the cute little animation, and it's like his face is the thing you can't see, but it's cute and you will see it next time. And now I'm working on this page. So I'm working on like Dumbo's cheek and ear, and then the list, and also a lot of this, even though like only a very tiny part of this page has this, but the colors just keep going. So also my first parked thread in this project, because the thread continues on quite a bit higher up, but I couldn't reach it because of the hoop. So this is where I'm at right now. I did about 5,000 stitches on this. My goal for this is to add 0.25%, which is, it feels like nothing, but it's actually quite a bit, because 1% is like 7,000 stitches. So I'm working on this right now. I don't know if I'll do the entire 0.25% right now, or if I'll switch earlier on and then just work on it again later in the month. But I am working on this column right now. So I just finished this like 10 by 10 block, working on this one right now. I am really loving this. I'll show you everything, because like the part you can see right now isn't super fun, because there's not much to see. Though I did do this board collar thing, which was really fun to see come together. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. You can see a tiny bit of Snow White's dress and her arm. This is her arm. You won't see any more of her for a really long time, but she started. And I'm working on Dumbo right now, which is really cute. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Flosstube as well. I'm very behind because there were so many videos posted in December, and like I got very overwhelmed by wanting to watch all the Flossmases. So I think like a week and a half into Flossmas, I decided like, okay, I can't keep track of this. I can't keep watching them all because I just get confused. There are too many. So I've stopped watching Flossmases, but I watched about a week and a half of Flossmases and really enjoyed them. And I'm watching a lot of whip parades right now. Everyone's doing like their end of the year, beginning of the year whip parade, and it's so much fun to see and to hear everyone else's goals and their projects. I don't have a whip parade because I only have 5 projects. So basically every video is a whip parade, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing them all. Anyway, I also bought some stuff. I actually bought 2 patterns for probably the first time since you've watched this. I have bought patterns without planning on starting them, I guess. I mean, I do want to start them, but they're not anything I'm going to start anytime soon. Because I already know the pattern I'm gonna start after I finish the birth sampler, which is a bee pattern by Stitched Rovia that I'm gonna stitch for my mom because it reminds me a lot of my grandfather. But anyway, I bought 2 patterns by Make It Pink. I saw, I believe her name was Crafty Gaming Jamie, or just something with the words craft gaming and Jamie in there, I believe, but I will put it down here. I was watching her videos and she was doing one of the like Princesses Fancy Ladies by Make It Pink, and it was so pretty that I just had to like check the site out myself, and I absolutely fell in love with 2 different patterns and bought them both. So I will be doing a fancy lady at some point for the first time ever. I bought Ariel as well as Odette/Odile. So I'll put up pictures of what they will look like, because I don't have anything printed out because I'm not starting them anytime soon, but they are so pretty and I fell absolutely in love with them. So I'm very excited to at some point start them. I'll probably do Ariel first because I want to do Odette and Odile on the same piece of fabric. So that's like a bigger project to start, and I want to know how I feel about working with like beads and stuff before I start something that big. So I'm gonna start Ariel first and do her first. And I'm planning on doing her with beads. And that's still a pretty big project to like try out how I feel about beads. So I might buy a small Mill kit at some point first, just to see how I feel about doing beads and if I want to do the beads or replace them with Cryonics or something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing these princesses. Sorry, I got a text message and I got very confused because I didn't realize I could still get those while I was filming. Yeah, I think that's all for everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty short, but hey, that just gives you more time to watch everyone's whip parades. So I will see you hopefully next month. Bye.